it seems like it has been going on and it is happening to a lot of ladies and they don't understand. One of the reasons is that every woman marry for elevation. Every woman marry for security. So whenever a woman is dating a guy who cannot provide for her, or is dating a guy who is not financially buoyant like that particular lady, the tendency of that lady taking you the guy for granted is higher. Why? Because no matter how much a lady is rich, she always want to date or want to be with somebody who is higher than her in everything. So if your situation is different, whereby you are in a situation whereby your woman is financially buoyant than you, most of the ladies will take these guys for granted. And one thing about the guys that ladies don't know is that guys or men were created to be the leader in the house, whether in a relationship or in a marriage. Now, guys, they want to take the leadership role. But most of the ladies who are richer than their guys in a relationship will never succumb to the leading of these guys. Now, when a guy is in such relationship whereby he is not in control of the affairs of the relationship, in fact, it looks like as if these guys are in prison and they want to get out of it. And the only way they can get out of it is by getting money. Now, at this particular point in time, the guy is even living with you in your own apartment. He has no power, he has no say, but you will just be humble and just keep quiet and manage that relationship. But deep down in that guy, the guy is suffering, he's going through a lot. Why? Because guys don't feel okay when they are in a relationship and they are not in charge of affairs. Even though you give them everything, you buy them clothes, you sponsor, you give them food, you sometimes assist them financially, but yet still, these guys can never and ever be happy in that relationship, because despite all these things that they are getting, they are not in charge of the relationship. Why are they not in charge in a relationship? Because it is very difficult for a girl to succumb to a guy that she herself is the one maybe providing in the house, or maybe sponsoring in the house, or even more industrious than that guy. No, ladies find it very difficult to go down for such guy. It does not mean that they don't love you. There's difference between love and submit. She loves you all right, but she finds it very difficult to submit to you because she's more industrious than you. And when guys are in this kind of relationship, the only prayers that they are praying is that there should be a way for them to get out of this relationship. But this is a situation whereby they don't have money. So they will be with this lady for a quite long time. When maybe they get something, or maybe their business start booming, the only decisions that they can take that will help them is go for a lady who can submit to them, whom they can control, but not a lady who cannot follow their lead. Why is it like that? Somebody may ask why ladies behave like that, why ladies are unable to go down for guys that they are in a relationship with, but they are more industrious than that guy. Why? The reason is that ladies, you don't enter into relationship or even marriage because they love you, but they enter or they take this step because they are looking for security. One, and two, I think I've mentioned it earlier, and two, they are also looking for elevation. So no matter how much that particular lady is industrious, they are still looking for somebody who is more advanced than them in everything, most especially in financial wise. Women marry or even date for security, and one of the ways for them to attain this mission is a person or a guy who is more industrious than them. Because a guy who is much industrious than a woman, the women look up to these guys as the guys who can give them security. And that is the reason why a lady that a man cannot talk to in his 20s can date that kind of lady when he is 60, when in his 50s, his 60s, and his 70s. Why? Because, but At the age of 50, 60, it is believed that a guy has already built his empire and he can cater for the lady. And recently, a lady told me she has been with a guy for about 3 to 4 years and the guy had nothing. The lady has built a business for herself and she has her own house. So she brought the guy to come and live with her.